Well, it looks like we hit a snag in the road for Week 10 at a 2-3 record, and I just want to say, at 3-6, the Atlanta Falcons are looking pretty good for getting into a playoff spot for the weak NFC South. This division is such a joke. Let's just get right into the picks. Week 11, first lock of the week, brings us Oakland Raiders traveling to the San Diego Chargers. Pretty good divisional matchup here where Oakland is 0-9. That is no wins on the season. San Diego coming off an embarrassing 37-0, I think, loss to the Miami Dolphins, and they just had a bye week, so prepare for them to take the rage out on the Raiders. San Diego's favored 10 in this one. It's in San Diego. Let's take the Chargers straight up. For my second lock of the week, I'm going to tell you to take the New Orleans Saints, who are coming off a last-minute loss to the 49ers, and it seems like Cincinnati, I don't think I'm going to pick them anymore this season. I picked them against the Browns last week in prime time. They had a chance to show who the real champions of the AFC North are, and it turned out to be the Cleveland Browns. I don't think anybody saw that one coming, so let's take New Orleans in New Orleans. For the third lock of the week, straight up, how can you not pick the Denver Broncos against the Rams? Week 11 is looking like a very tough slate of games, and you can definitely make a case for either team in every single game. Now this one, as the Rams have just beaten the 49ers and the Seahawks earlier this year, now it's their chance to show if they can beat the Broncos, and I don't think Peyton Manning's going to let that happen. My upset pick of the week. I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs, even though the Titans and the Steelers game looks great, because you know what happened last time.
Your mother.
Boom!
You.
Yeah, you can't post that for sure. But Seattle is not favored in this game, and I don't see Seattle losing to the Chiefs. The Chiefs have not scored that much through the air, if at all, yet in the season, and it just seems like their defense is just holding on for them to win games, so I say Russell Wilson is going to exploit that this week. Game of the week featuring two of our more elite quarterbacks in the NFL. The New England Patriots traveling to the Indianapolis Colts. Andrew Luck has been on fire this year, especially for fantasy owners everywhere. And Tom Brady has been a bombshell for the past 5 or 6 games, getting Gronk back, scoring touchdowns, beating teams they're not supposed to win, including the Denver Broncos. I think New England goes into Indy this week and comes out with a win. I know a lot of people are going to pick the Colts because they're a young team. It's in Indianapolis, but I don't see Tom Brady losing to Andrew Luck. So let's put it that way. Time to get into Tensa's picks. My exact picks with the Denver Broncos traveling to St. Louis Rams, the Chargers over Oakland Raiders, and his different pick than mine was the Green Bay Packers over the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia's looking real hot right now, so that game is definitely a flip of a coin. His upset, though, the Houston Texans traveling to the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland favored -3. He's picking the Texans to win that one. And the game of the week pick, he's going to take the new hotness in Andrew Luck. Our viewers pick of the week section, these are his picks right here. You know, I tell you guys to get at me on Twitter. That's the best place to get at me, and my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/HatboxDoesFootball. But I'm telling you, if you guys want to be in this section, I pick someone every week, every Sunday or Monday. I'll message you privately and be like, hey, do you want to be in this section? So far, the viewer segment is 5-5 on the season, even though we've only been doing this for 2 weeks. So far, we're dead even at 500. Let's see if the viewers' picks can get above a percentage above me or Tensa. Well, that's it for Week 11. Let's hope Week 11 goes by better than Week 10, because I think Week 10 was a week, if that makes sense. W-E-A-K, week for a lot of people out there. So let's hope Week 11 does better. And like for the comments of the week, I'm telling you, comment down below, like the page. If you're new, definitely subscribe. You will get this weekly. If you're featured in the comment section, that's great. It gets your name out there. But this week's question, I want to know which QB is going to throw for the most yards. I truly don't understand the whole fantasy section where they say, oh, this guy's going to catch 62 yards and a touchdown and maybe a 2-point conversion. Where those predictions come from, I'll never know. But I want to see who can come the closest. I would say list who you think's going to throw for how many yards and how many yards you think they're going to throw for. You could throw in touchdowns, interceptions, etc. Hell, maybe even completions. We'll see who gets the closest one. Everyone, have a good week. Good luck to everyone out there on YouTube. And we'll see you in Week 12.